Oh yeah, okay. So he was creeping. He didn't start focusing the gargoyles until after a couple dryads died. Also, a good tip too: use the shift key when you're focusing down dryads, and then you're using your ghouls and your micro and your ghouls to do whatever. Just like hold down shift, click the first dryad you want to be focused, the weakest one obviously, then click the next, and on and on and on, whatever. And that works really good because if gargoyles aren't focusing dryads and they're just attacking whatever, and dryads are focusing down gargoyles, those gargoyles are going to be dead really fast. And that's not good. He also took out pretty much all of Phoenix Remind's army. Yep. All Phoenix Remind has left is a panda and a demon hunter. And an expansion, though. That's his only hope now, is that expansion getting up, which is now up. That's his only hope right now, is to be able to hold off long enough to have an expansion up and be able to pump more units out, but very unlikely by now. Alright, so he's starting to get frostworms. Well, he's been getting frostworms. I wasn't really paying attention to that part, but I knew he was going to. That's why I picked this replay and watched it a bunch of times. Anyhow, alright, the disadvantages and advantages frostworms have over countering bears and destroyers have over countering bears is a couple things. First of all, frostworms take longer to get, they cost more food, and also they have also I think their attack is definitely slower. That's for sure. Anyhow, and then the disadvantages the destroyers have are they don't slow. They don't have splash damage. Well, they have splash damage with the orb, but they don't slow. And that's pretty much it. Like, destroyers, though, if you got destroyers instead of frostworms, that would pretty much deny the Night Elf to use Roar on their bears against you. And also, too, that would deny the Night Elf to use Rejuvenation in the battle. So, like, if you're going to focus down a hero, he starts running away, he takes a bear out of bear form and rejuvenates it. That's going to be no good. Just get the destroyer, devour it, more damage for you, nothing for him, and good game. So, also too with the destroyers is, as we all know, before you go destroyers, you have to get statues. And statues work pretty good against area of effect healing, especially with healing scrolls. So, that'd be a pretty, it'd pretty much counter the. It would pretty much help against the panda. Wouldn't completely counter him or anything, but it would pretty much help against the panda and everything. So, I don't know, I'd say they're about the same. It's all personal preference, because he could have gotten out, like, probably 4 or 5 destroyers instead of 2 frostworms. At that, because frostworms just take way too long to get out. They're like 7 or 8 food. I don't even use them that much, but like 7 food, I think. Yeah, they are. Anyhow. Okay, so anyways, okay, so the destroyers and frostworms do magic damage. Bears take extra from magic damage, as we all know, and all that good stuff. They're also better for focus firing than destroyers too, because they do slow. So if you want to coil nova a hero and start focusing it, and then the frostworms keep slowing it, that'll definitely have a better chance of killing the hero as if you were going to go destroyers and whatnot. And as you see, he has an Orbit Corruption on this Lich, which makes for better focus fire. So, all in all, the frostworms are a good choice and everything. And like I said earlier, personal preference. Alright, right now, he's not going to be going for the expansion. He's going to be taking out all those wood wisps first, because Phoenix Remind is going to end up TPing to the expansion anyways, or walking down there, so he'll end up repairing it and end up probably saving it, so might as well just take out the wisps first and get some EXP. Alright, so he pops the Drunken Haze and Breath of Fire, and then right when they do that, you better pop up that healing scroll. Also too, you could put your gargs in stone form, like the last school garg audio commentary I was making. That always works too. But he has 2 heroes, and both have healing scrolls and everything too, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that works great. Now watch this imbalance. This Demon Hunter should have died, but the Panda, and I just paused. Alright, it's unpaused. I'm probably a couple seconds behind you guys, but whatever. Yeah, the Panda used the Staff of Imbalance on the Demon Hunter, and the Demon Hunter got away, and really should have been killed ultimately, and yeah, it's never good. It's not good. Alright, so it's been over. Ever since Fury ran into Remind's base and took out his whole army and only had 2 of his heroes left, it's pretty much over. There's no way in hell he's going to come out of that. Unless, like, some guy was a nub and he got completely lucky on Remind, and then Remind, being as ghosty as he is, just rebuilds his whole army and rapes him. But that's not the case. It's 4K Fury, so yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright, so I'll keep going. I'll keep commentating this game, though. Alright, so he's not going to go back. He's not going to go to Phoenix Remind's base right now because his gargoyles are low, and he's going to wait for them to regenerate. And also, his Lich is level 4, and you can get a level 5 Lich off creeping the big things, the spawn camps. So that's what he's going to be doing. Also, you want to run your... If your heroes are level 5, you want to run them like away from the creeps so they don't steal experience, because that's never good. But I know maybe Fury's lazy, maybe he's like, yeah, I pretty much have this game and it's pretty much over, so it doesn't matter what I do. But yeah, so he's going to be creeping that and all that good stuff. And also, he's getting an expansion, because Phoenix Remind doesn't have one. He ran out of gold. If he ran into Phoenix Remind's base and somehow just ended up completely screwing up, then that gives Phoenix Remind hope in the game and could end up winning, unfortunately. So he's going to go ahead and creep out the spawn expansion, set up an expansion, and then go push on Phoenix Remind. I swear, sometimes I can't speak English good, and it's my first language. That's pretty sad. Anyways. Okay. So, he's getting the Lich, needs to get a healing scroll on that. Damn it. I swear, when I watch replays, it seems like they change. It seems I could have sworn that Lich got a damn healing scroll right now when I watch this replay like 2-3 times before this. I can't believe that. The Lich didn't get a healing scroll this time. I swear, man. These replays are like hacked or something. Alright, so he pretty much knows that he doesn't have an expansion or anything and all that good stuff, so... And then he sees his tree right there, and that's a given, that he doesn't have an expansion, that he was trying to walk it, and he's probably... Yeah, I think he was doing Nature's Blessing, because now it has 7 armor. Anyways... The Demon Hunter was about to die, so the Panda used Staff of Imba on it again, and it gets teleported to where his tree, right where the undead is. So that's not good. He ends up running away, eating all his Moonwells, so the rest of his army could die, and all that good, fun stuff. And that is over. He will say, "Okay, good game," in a second. Anyways, one more thing I want to go over before I end this commentary is... When you focus Dryads, it works really good because, or in the base and stuff, because if they go and heal those Dryads have mana, so the Moonwells, like, replenish the mana of the Dryads too, which is more moon juice, so they just freaking suck up those Moonwells, man. It's great. So, those Moonwells basically get all empty really fast, if you do that in the base when he was doing that. He was chasing him, and, yep. So, yeah, the Froststorms are definitely a good counter to the Bears, and Destroyers would have worked well too, but I don't know, maybe another advantage the Froststorms have over the Destroyers too, though, is if the Night Elf player went all Dryads, just quit going Bears and went pure Dryads after the Froststorms came out, or after the Destroyers came out, either one. Well, with the Destroyers, all they're going to be able to do is focus heroes, and they don't that's useless because it's just magic damage against a hero that is just pure magic damage. But if he had frost storms, that's going to be slowing too. It's going to slow down the heroes, so he's going to be able to focus them a lot better. So that's another advantage, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's going to be the end of this audio commentary. Okay, one more advantage too. Alright. Also too, when he upgrades his gargoyles, the upgrades on the attack go to the upgrades on the destroyers or frost storms and whatever. And unlike abominations, if you upgrade your gargoyles 3-0, you start getting abominations, they're going to be 0 and 0 because they benefit off a completely different upgrade and everything. So that's another reason why to go gargoyles with destroyers or gargoyles with frost storms and whatnot. Alright, so I hope you guys like this audio commentary, and I think I'll be signing out now. Yeah. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and this is Pant3ra signing out.